Mr. Impossible by Roger Hargreaves. Mr. Impossible could do the most amazing things. For instance, Mr. Impossible could jump over a house. You try it. It's impossible. And Mr. Impossible could make himself invisible. All he had to do was to just stand there and think about becoming invisible, and he became invisible. You try it. It's impossible. And Mr. Impossible could fly. All he had to do was just stand there and flap his arms about, and off he flew. You try it. It's impossible. He lived in an impossible-looking house. Have you ever seen a house in such an impossible place? Of course not. One day, Mr. Impossible was walking out in the woods when he met a boy called William. William was on his way to school. "Hello there," said Mr. Impossible. "Hello," replied William. "I'm William." "I'm impossible," said Mr. Impossible. "Really?" said William. "Sure am," replied Mr. Impossible. "Can you do impossible things?" asked William. "Haven't come across anything I couldn't do," replied Mr. Impossible modestly. William thought. "Can you climb up that tree?" he asked, pointing to the biggest tree in the wood. "Oh, I can do better than that," replied Mr. Impossible. "I can walk up that tree." And he did. William thought again. "Can you stand on one hand?" he asked. "Oh, I can do better than that," replied Mr. Impossible. "I can stand on no hands." And he did. "But that's impossible!" cried William. "Sure is," replied Mr. Impossible. Then William remembered that he was on his way to school. "Why don't you come with me?" he asked. "Oh, but I've never been in our little old school before," Mr. Impossible said. "Then it's time you did," said William. "Come on." William and Mr. Impossible sat at the back of William's classroom with all the other children. The teacher came in, but didn't notice that there was someone else extra in his class that morning. "Good morning, children," said the teacher. "I have a very difficult sum for you to do today. It will take you most of the morning to work out the answer." And he wrote the sum on the blackboard. It really was the most difficult sum William had ever seen in his whole life, full of adding up and taking away and multiplications and divisions and other things that William didn't enjoy. The teacher is right. It would take indeed most of the morning to work out the answer, if not most of the afternoon as well. Mr. Impossible whispered into William's ear. William put up his hand. "Yes, William," said the teacher. "Is there something about the sum that you don't understand?" "Please, sir," said William. "Is the answer 23? The teacher was very, absolutely, totally, completely, and utterly amazed. "How did you work out the sum so quickly?" he gasped. "It's impossible." "There ain't nothing impossible, mister," said Mr. Impossible from the back of the class, and stood up. "Well, I never did," exclaimed the teacher. After that, Mr. Impossible spent all day at the school. He showed the teacher how he could read a book upside down. "But that's impossible," said the children who were watching. "Sure is," replied Mr. Impossible. Then William asked Mr. Impossible if he would like to play in the school football match. "Ooh, I sure would," replied Mr. Impossible. "But I've never played no little old football before." But you know what he did? He kicked the football so high into the air that when it came down it had snow in it. What an impossible thing to do. Then it was time to go home. Mr. Impossible said goodbye to all the people at the school, and then he said goodbye to William. "Goodbye, Mr. Impossible," said William. "So long, William," said Mr. Impossible, and just disappeared. William rubbed his eyes and went home. William's mother and father were waiting for him. "Hello, William," they said. "Did you have a good day at school?" "Yes," replied William. "And I met somebody who could do anything in the world." Oh, really, William? They laughed.
Oh, you're impossible.
You're impossible. William smiled and went inside. And 100 miles away, a small figure was listening to what William's mother and father were saying. He grinned an impossible grin, and then he went to sleep. Standing on his head, and we all know that is downright impossible. Yes, sir.
Mr. This and Mr. That are dropping by for a friendly chat to show you round the Mr. World. Who knows when you're gonna meet that funny little fella with the small round feet? Don't you know they're all about you? Climb down, sit down, pull up a chair. Can't you see the Mr. Men are everywhere? You must not miss your friends